Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again. And I've been having another play with this. It's called Beauty Abounds. It's absolutely fabulous. I love it. And obviously it cuts out these beautiful butterflies. You can leave it whole, cut it apart. You can layer it even with the other set that's on the other side that gives you all this beautiful detail, which is what I've done. I'm going to show you again. I did have some paper here. 2 seconds, I'll get it again. I just realised I popped it away and then forgot to say that I was going to show it on the card. Well, you know the foils that come with the celebration item? We've also got it in this beautiful Grapefruit Grove, it's called. So I'm just going to trim this down because I don't need that whole sheet. I need it to be about 4 1/4. I'll do 4 1/2 just to be on the safe side. Well, I'm going to leave it at 6. That way I know it's wide enough to go through my embossing plates on the... I've just lost myself on my big shot. That's it. So I'm going to grab that. I've also got a piece of Grapefruit Grove as well, and I'm going to chop this in half as well. This is perfect. You can always make 2 cards out of a whole sheet of A4 or 4 bases for your like toppers and stuff. So I'm going to cut this one out of the detailed one out of this beautiful Grapefruit Grove one, and also the backing one out of this one. Fits beautiful. So give me a second and I'll be back. Fingers crossed I can get them on the same sheet at the same time. Maybe, maybe not. Well, I just have to measure it up first. That's why I cut it to 6 inches. Because I know it's wide enough for my plates. Oh, and you never know, I'm just going to get, it looks like I might get them both on there. If I come to the end of that, I might just be able to do it. Oh, fingers crossed now, fingers crossed. So I'm going back and forward. Oh, there we go. Oof. Oh, my bottom one slipped. Never mind. Ta-da! There we are. This one slipped, look. But it doesn't matter because I'm just going to tell you what I did rather than go through all this painstaking process. I'm just going to remove that. Look at that. Comes off all in one go. So that goes on that side. I've just glued 2 sheets of magnetic sheets together and I can pop it in and out then as it goes. So that's what I did. I then pulled all the pieces off, took all the little pieces out. This hasn't gone all the way through. I will recut that later. And I did exactly the same with this one. Popped all the pieces out. I might have to go back through with this one as well. But then what I did then, I layered the 2 together and then cut my butterflies apart. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look how they have layered up beautifully. Look at the shine. It looks holographic. So, and if you'll notice, this top one is missing because I've used it already on a card. I'm going to show you my card, and this is it. Look at, I love the bouquet dots, I love the sprinkles, I love the flourish, and I just simply stamped out a friend is someone who chooses you, and then you could put the other bit of the sentiment on the inside, out of the whole world of people, or just leave it blank like I've done. But look at those flourishes, aren't they just outstanding? So I use one butterfly on here, so I'm going to cut those out for another few cards at a different date, but I'm going to be using either this large one or these 3 small ones on the next card. So I'm going to pop those back over there to one side so I can use those later. Also, what I did with, if you notice here, I cut those beautiful flourishes out. So, and do you know what? This card is exactly the same size as my white because this is where I cut those butterflies from. Instead of wasting the paper, I just aligned it with the white. Left myself a little border all the way around and attached it to the card by holding it up and gluing it on and making sure it's the same size. So don't waste any paper. See, we're going to do, this is what I'm going to layer up this one with, like so. And we're going to do exactly the same thing, but first of all I'm going to go and cut 2 more of these out so I don't waste my card, because unless you hold this up to the light, you're not going to see it. How can I show you now? I can't show you. Let me see if I can see. Oh, you can see it if you hold up to the light. You can see that it's cut out. But once it's attached to your card, just fold this over. You can't see anything, because you wouldn't tell that I've cut all those butterflies out of that back piece. So another way of not losing out on your paper, if you're on a budget and you need every bit of paper you can. Once I've cut 2 more of those beautiful little flourishes out of there, I can layer this over and attach this to my card because it's the same size as my card front, which is 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, and you're never going to see what those flourishes went underneath. What a fabulous idea. And I've got a sheet of, there's that beautiful flurry, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to cut that out of this card there and there, and then with my spare piece of paper I'm going to cut 2 more of those out of there. So if you give me a second, I shall be back again. I do like to do things while I'm talking with you. That way you know I'm doing it in real time. I do sometimes have things ready, like the butterflies, to save on time. So there's one. And they pop out so easily. They just literally poke out. Just pop. Whoops. It would help if I have my pokey tool. I seem to be able to grip it better. It just pulls off. There's no... Isn't that beautiful? So I need 1 more of those, 2 of those, and I shall be back. Like I say, we can use our card then. As long as we've got nothing showing past that 1/8 of an inch, we are good to go with that piece. So there's my piece. There's that. Grab my little not Highland head, it's gorgeous grapefruit grove. Gorgeous grapefruit, I was going to say. I'm mixing up my 2 colours now. And again, this one just pops out beautifully. Look, and then 1 more. I can use that card then to keep cutting little shapes out, and I'll deplete every last little bit of that before I let any of it go in the bin. That'll stay on my desk now for me to use up those pieces in that gorgeous colour. Just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So where's my metal one? There it is, hiding, disguising itself. So just pull that apart. Nice and gentle. Perfect, so they can go back in there. I haven't yet done my fun foam on this set yet because I need to get some more double backed adhesive sheets. But isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So I can make, with these butterflies cut apart, I can make 3 beautiful cards with just these shapes and the butterflies and the gorgeous sentiments. There's my bits. Just perfect. Now, I'm going to do all my stamping on here first. And then I'm going to layer that on there. And glue it into place. And then that is going to be attached to our card. So I've not wasted anything there either. Because everyone's a little bit frugal. I don't care who you say you are. We all like to save money. So if we can get away with that. Even if you've just got to trim a little bit off at the side. I'm just going to grab my trimmer actually and take a wee slither off there, because this should be 4 1/8, and it literally was just a little piece. I'm going to check. I might, oh no, I don't want to cut this down any further. I might take it to 4 by 5 3/4. That way we've got a little white trim on our card as well. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So I get a tiny little border this time. Just perfect. And then when I attach it to the card, I'll have my little white border as well, just ever so slightly. So look, isn't that fabulous? So let's get some stamping. I love this set. Absolutely adore it. Now I've just pulled out one of my ovals from my ovals container, because I just fancied ovals this time. So with that, I'm going to grab the sentiment. I love it. A friend is someone who chooses you. I love that. Absolutely adore it. And I'm going to just stamp this right in the centre. I'm just going to leave it for a second for the ink to absorb in. Oh no, I've got a little smudge there. Oh, see it tiny there. I will add a gem or something to that. We all hide our little boob. You can guarantee as soon as I put the camera on, everything goes wrong. When I was doing that first card, it was just going swimmingly. Just my luck. So that, I'll just set that to one side to dry for a moment. We've got all our pieces. We can decide which butterflies we're going to use. I will then recut those pieces out. Now I'm loving this bow, but the bouquet dots, absolutely love them. I think they add so much character to your card and depth, dimension. Just love it, love it, love it, love it. Look, I just love the image. So I'm just going to randomly, and it's such a pale colour. You'd think you would be pressing it, it would be really dark, but it's not. They've just got this clever way of toning it down. So I'm just turning them randomly. I'm even going to do some on the wonk, as I'd say. Do some this way. Doesn't matter, just fill some gaps in on the card. My bottom piece is already mucky, so I don't care if I go over. Have some hanging off the edge. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love to clean my stamps as we're going along as well. And then you've got these beautiful speckles. Now what I did, I just stomp, 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 stomp. Just that's all I'm doing. I'm not wasting any ink. It's all coming off, and I'm gonna get speckles everywhere, in a light tone, in a dark tone. Just wanted to fill those little gaps up. Just have fun. Stomp away like crazy. I love that. I'm just going to add one more there, just to get it. So I'm filling the whole space, but with different tones. My mat was already mucky pucky anyway, so. That is absolutely beautiful. And now this, ding, this beautiful swirl is just absolutely stunning. And I angled them in. And I think I'm going to angle these ones out instead this time. Oh, beautiful. And I'm just going to angle them out. They're so pretty. I absolutely adore this design. Look at that. Just beautiful. So I'll pop my pieces over there. Now I'm going to grab my card. And I'm going to do them on the inside of my card, down either side. Watch this imagery now. Just stunning. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to turn this one around. Oh, look how beautiful. Just gorgeous. Love them. So that is the inside. Just going to burnish my card a little bit more. Just going to close this for a moment. Knowing me, I get my elbows in it. Ding. I'm going to give that a wipe as well. Whoops. Love it. So I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to attach this piece first. Only going to have a tiny, tiny, tiny little border, so that's why I'm going to use my wet glue. So fingers crossed it gives me a bit of wiggle space. Look at that. Even that's pretty with those flourishes cut out. It's beautiful, actually. I'm just making sure I'm dotting in between here, because I know it's all going to be flat, but I'm going to make sure there's some adhesive on there as well. And get that right up against the edge. Needs to go just down a little fraction. That is gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. Now we're going to hide it. Oh no, definitely pointing them outwards. So this is going to give me a little border all the way around. Perfect. I love that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my little flourishes. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just dotting. Get some on the arm there. And I'm going to go opposite to the, and I'm going to cross them over, I think. so it runs through that sentiment, through that image, should I say. I'm going to do the same on this one, making sure you've got it all pinned down, glued down even. So delicate but so easy to glue and put it down. So I'm going to spin that and have the opposite side on that one. That is just so pretty. Oh, so delicate. And while I'm here and I've got my Winker Stella out, I'm just going to go over these and give them some shine and shimmer. I can't believe it. I was only announcing a few weeks back that I got like 1,000 videos on YouTube, and it's now up to 1,121. This is my 1,121st video on YouTube. Wow. I know. It's crazy. I know some of them have been for the challenge. Oh, and by the way, please, 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 Mandy's challenge is starting on the, let me just check the date. I know it's the 1st, but what day is it on? It's on a Friday. Friday the 1st of February. Please, please, it's for mental health. And people that suffer with depression, anxiety, mental health problems, please go over to her page and show her some love. I'm going to be sending, I think I've got about 175 cards which I've made since November. I gave all my last cards to the last challenge that I was doing, but please go over, send her 5 cards, please. She's going to do monthly draw for prizes every month instead of waiting to the end like I did, and she's going to be sending her thank you cards out as soon as, I think, as she gets the cards in, so that way she hasn't got a great expense, and which is a good idea actually, so I can adapt that idea for myself when we next do our challenge. So I've just added a bit of gorgeous shine, look at them, and sparkle. So I'm fetching this one in. I know we've got to glue these down now, and I'm going to have these go in the same way. Again, I'm just going to touch each one with a little dot of glue. And on the stalk. And we're going to cross these just gently, or have them running up the side this time. Look how pretty they are. They're just so pretty. I love it all. So yeah, it means so much to her, so much to me as well. My husband suffers really, really terrible with mental health problems, and his health anxieties. He can't take tablets, he barely holds them, let alone takes them. He just can't do it. So I'm going to have this flourish at this side. It's just, he has coping days, and you think, great, he's coping today, but no, I always praise him up when he comes in with my coffee, and he's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human being, but suffers terribly. Oh, it's heartbreaking sometimes to watch him, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can just be there to support them. There's nothing, and it's heartbreaking. So this challenge for me means the world as well. And my battery's low. Oh, I do apologise about that. Chatting away, and I didn't even realise to look up that my battery had died. I do apologise so much. But we're back, and I will continue where I left off. I've just added my dimensionals. I got that little blodge there, but I'm going again to pop this down here in this corner. Not too close, because I don't want to hide that little flourish by there. Grab a rhinestone while I'm here. And I'm just going to place one there. There's a little bit of more, I will add more in a moment, but just want to hide that little blemish. I know they're handmade cards and people, isn't that beautiful? Now you've got the choice now with all these wonderful, wonderful butterflies. I don't think I'm going to use the large one. I don't want to hide those flourishes, but I do want to add some dimension on this card. So I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals and I'm going to cut some in half. It's just so pretty. Yeah, I was saying it's heartbreaking to watch somebody with mental health. So please go over and show us some love and get involved. Oh, it's just marvelous that she's got they're going to send. She's going to take them to one hospital. They're going to distribute them out to other hospitals as well. So the cards will be sold all over. So I am really chuffed to be sending all my makes in. Everything I make now up until our new challenge will be going in. I'll send 25 at a time. So I'm just going to remove the back in. Now I'm just going to decide where I want this beautiful butterfly. I'm going to have one right here, just on that beautiful sentiment. I got this slightly darker one now, just gorgeous. And again, I'm going to add a little bit of dimension. Just let's check this out now. Oh, that's perfect. And then this beautiful little one here. I may add. Isn't that beautiful? Could have that one here. I don't want them all pointing the same way, otherwise. Just have a play around, isn't it? Oh, I'm sweating pints. What do you reckon to that orientation? I'm going to add a bit dimensional on here as well. Let them all have dimension. Definitely having this one here. So I think I'm going to have him there as well. Perfect. I haven't finished yet. May even have this one swooping in. It's like they're gravitating towards the sentiment. So I've popped the lid on that. I'm going to be definitely saving that for another card. And right, my Winker Stella again. I did the bodies of the inside on the Grapefruit Grove of the butterflies as well to add shine. Just beautiful. The details on these butterflies are outstanding. Just beautiful. Oh, love it. No girl can resist a bit of bling and a bit of butterfly shine. Oh, it's lovely. That one's really come out. Just add a bit more. Oh, look at the shine on there. It's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to grab I've got one there now. I'm going to add, whoops, add one to the centre of that beautiful butterfly there. 1, 2, and one more. Just going to add one there. Love it. Oh my word. So you could make 5 cards with the butterflies, just have one butterfly on each one, or you could do 3 like I have. You could even add one inside if you wanted to, but I think he's a little bit too big to go. Yeah, definitely. But I will make another card using this. Layer those colours. I've seen these done with the beautiful whatever colour cardstock they wanted, and they've gone over with black card to make it pop a little bit more. But I just love these foils. I think they're beautiful. So there's the card we've just made together. Like I say, I will go and put my other butterflies together. I will have to run them through again. I love this. I think it's just so... And you can see more of that pattern with this one. But just have fun. Do them down the sides. Don't even use the spatters if you don't want to. But I adore these 2 cards. They are going to put a 3rd one there to my collection. Especially using this one. And using the Winker Stella on the inside. Go into every one of the nooks and crannies. Go around the framework of this butterfly and just add some more shine. What a difference it makes on that wing there than if you're leaving it plain. So if you've got it plain, it's nice, but look at it with shine. Just give it some beautiful Winker Stella shine. You could even use your shimmer paints and use the white. It doesn't dry white, it just leaves that beautiful shine. You could even, I suppose, use the copper one or the gold one if you were using these foils as well. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Just so much you can do with these. I know. Oh, I've just had an epiphany, as they say. Oh, definitely. I know what I'm going to be doing on my next card. But you'll have to wait. So just add some beautiful shine. Look at that now. Just gorgeous. Love it. So card number 3 coming up. And I've just thought of something I can do with this shape. So I'm going to go and run these back through my die machine. I think because I've tried to cram it all on one plate, one mat should I say, it needs a shim as well, so I can literally get my dies out now, because that's the detailed one, and this will just simply fall into place. So if you've ever run something through and it doesn't cut out straight away, then just take it. You can feel it'll fall into its own little groove, so you can go back in then and cut that out. Why does that look like it's not gonna... I know why, because I've got the wrong one. Good job I didn't run that one through, innit? This is the one with all the detail. I was thinking, why can I see holes? There we go. That's it. Perfectly back lined up. I can put a shim now in between there. I may even use die release paper as well. So leave me with that. I'm going to go away and come back with the 3rd card in this set. And I'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed. I love the cards. I hope you do too. I would love a thumbs up and a share. Oh, and don't forget to press the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. I do my best to do one every single day, so come and see what I make tomorrow. And come and join with us on the premieres. We're loving them. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.